Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are feeling fresh, feeling fly, feeling good on this beautiful day. Let's turn down the loud music, shall we? Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? You guys doing alright? You guys feeling pretty good? I hope so. Dawn, do you want some? We are here once again. Sorry, I am so not locked into this chat. That's okay. We're back with more Return of the Obra Dinn. I forgot to get myself a drink. I need to do that because we are we're gonna be doing a lot of thinking today. Not a lot of interesting. It's not gonna be a whole lot of interesting stuff today. It's just gonna be a lot of thinking. So, you know, I'm sure I'll do good. I'm sure I'll do good. Do you guys believe in me? Do you guys believe in me? Okay, well, Gnomes has done a stretch. So I promise, Gnomes, I will stretch when I go and get my drink, which will be right now. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get that drink. What's the anchor? Oh, it's settings. Gotcha. What if instead of Obra Dinn it was over Shing, and it was the sound of a cool sword? You'll be listening to this OST while painting my assignment, and we were shinging it. Obra Quinn, and it's Don C&D character. What if it was the Cobra Dinn, and it was a big snake? What if instead of the Obra Dinn, it was Obra Bin, and it was a bin? Guys, is this the bit we're doing all stream long, or are you gonna get it out of your system now? Regardless, I'm gonna begin. We have 21 fates solved currently. Let's start. What if instead of Obra Dinn it was overdone and you finished the game? What if instead of Return of the Obra Dinn it was the Departure of Obra Dinn and there was no game? What if instead of Obra Dinn it was Obra Trin and we were trinning it? This is great. This is great. Okay. Samuel Peters. Wait, we don't have him confirmed yet? Oh, because we don't know who attacked him yet. God damn it. Hold on. It was this guy, wasn't it? Yeah, but we don't know who he is. You know what? Let's play some music while we play, because there isn't really any music in this unless we're in a thing. So. Okay. Accessible only through another corpse. What if instead of Obra Dinn it was Dawn's commute and it was like 3 hours? That's not even attempting. You didn't even attempt on that one. Christian Wolf Gunner was blasted with a cannon by an unknown attacker. Who attacked Christian Wolf? Oh, we don't know. It was the person who gets crushed by the cannon here, right? Oh! I knew he was the bosun! Dude! That's so funny! It's weird that that didn't trigger before. Gunner's mate to be shot by John Davies, fourth mate, and the bosun was torn apart by a terrible beast. Dude, that's so huge. That does mean that this is not Charles Minor then. That means that there's somebody else who gets torn apart by a beast. Terrible beast? Why so mean to me? I don't know, man. Bosun passes it to this guy. He's not the bosun's mate, though. Where is my mate, the Frenchman? He was torn apart. This guy's not torn apart. You're not torn apart. You got exploded. So it would have to be you, would it not? And you were torn apart by a terrible beast. I'm confused by this. Was anybody else torn apart? Abigail was crushed. He was torn apart. He was blasted by an explosion. Crushed by a loose cannon. Blasted with a cannon by this guy. He was crushed. He was crushed. He was clubbed. Obra Dinn. I'm so confused by that. Because they literally say... They say in this one... Put me down. Let go. Easy now, you're in a bad way. The squid. Where is my Frenchman? The squid is gone. Your mate was torn apart. The only person that got torn apart besides the bosun is this guy. And the bosun's mate is from France. So it's not like some BS. I don't understand how this isn't him. Right? Easy now. You're in a bad way. Don, this isn't... I'm missing something, right? This isn't like a glitch? Because this feels like a glitch to me. Because how is this not Charles Minor was torn apart by a terrible beast?
Where is my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. For that.
I'm so confused. And then we have... Who is it? You're apparently easy. You're easy to understand, apparently. Why? Why are you easy? You're in 3 memories. First memory you're in is this. Oh, I forgot to bookmark you. Let me bookmark you. Can confirm this is not a glitch. That sucks. That sucks, man. I don't understand what I'm missing. Because... Can I ring the bell? Please let me ring the bell. I want to ring the bell. Not letting me ring the bell, chat. It hates me. It's you. Are you a cook? Man, this sucks to listen to. You're probably a cook. Boom. You were killed with a sword. it's more than just wet. It's the hearing his bowel movements while also hearing him get crushed. Not a good time. And so he gets killed by a sword. In the escape. Part 2. What the fuck? You. Okay. Who kills you?
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last part.
Who is this guy? Samuel Peters, Nathan Peters. So, this guy's probably a seaman. Oh, and these guys over here. These guys are probably passengers, right? Where did they say they went? On the Canary Islands just makes sense to me. She totally looks Italian. That lady is Italian. Look at her face. That's an Italian lady right there. Passenger, passenger, passenger. Helmsman. I haven't even noticed the purser. What is a purser? Purser. Administrative official, accounts for all cargo, value, and trade transactions. Manages a few items, store for crew. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting a brain blast. They're here. No, it was down one more. There was somebody with a clipboard. At some point, there was a guy with a clipboard. Can I activate you from in here? No, I can't. Gosh dang darn, dude. There was a guy with a clipboard at some point. I do really wish that I could just, like, automatically... Like, I really wish I didn't have to walk to every location, because it does feel really slow. Somebody had a clipboard! At some point in the journey! Who are you? Where's Seaman? Who are you? You're Seaman. You're one of the Formosan guys. Who are you? You're gonna be a seaman. Probably. You're also probably gonna be a seaman. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to tell you this. But you're likely a seaman. What is Sierra Leone? I do not know that place. Got to go. Hopefully we'll be back later. Sounds good. There was a memory where someone was sick. No, not sick. Someone was, like, they had a little checklist. I swear, I might be going crazy. But I remember somebody having a little checklist and checking off their list and being all like, well, whoopsie-doo. Yo, who up checking they list? Who up straight up checking it? And by it, I mean they list. Butcher, not butcher.
Heads are here. One swing.
Formosans.
I'll cut her throat.
You're the surgeon still. Why does he have a monkey?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
What if instead of Obra Dinn, it was Obra List and we were straight up checking they list? They say that this is easy. Easy to know who this was. Main deck.
Hello? Who's there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here.
Why would I know who you are? Why would I know that? This guy's in one memory! What? Are you joking? He gets murked and that's it? That's all this guy gets?
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt?
Is someone hurt?
Signore Nichols, is that you?
That sounds
What are you doing down
Italian.
here?
Hello, yes.
He sounds Italian.
Just, sorting some things.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
He's either Italian or Spanish. I'm feeling Italian though. Senor might be Spanish. Senor would be Spanish, wouldn't it? We don't have a Spain. What would be Spain? Who would call somebody senor? We don't have anybody from Italy or Spain. England, Denmark. We have this. That's the only thing from Italy. So that would make the other two ladies from England. I thought... Bart, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought this lady was Italian. I guess she is not. She's either Emily Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Miss Jane Bird. James Wallace, the surgeon's mate. Emily Jackson, Miss Jane Bird. So this guy's gotta be Italian. Okay. So now we have to figure out where they all went. Where did they go? Where did they leave? Because he said something, didn't he? He said where he is, and he left with them. Morocco. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. French Office of Affairs in Morocco, or Morocco, one of the two. Meaning that during the escape, these individuals... Who are you? I have no idea who this kid is. But we know that Henry Evans is alive. Am I allowed to use outside information? Surely I am. Morocco is a North African kingdom. Morocco, North African country bordering the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. North African, so Africa? Was it the Atlantic Isle? The Atlantic Ocean. So it could be an Atlantic island, but I think it's just Africa. When did they get, like, when did... The escape happened when they were by Africa, but they very well could have gone to this Atlantic Muracao. Okay. Not even close to what I thought it was going to be. Not even close, baby. Technoblade never dies. So we have Africa. It could be Africa. Could be the Canary Islands. Could be Madeira. I think the most likely... option here for the escapees is being alive in an Atlantic island, right? Atlantic island. Co and cove, that K variant on the co sound. Morocco. I'm going to guess that you all are alive on an Atlantic island. You all went to an Atlantic island, because that's what makes sense here. We're up, son. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Now, here's the crazy thing. I don't remember there being a Brennan on the ship. You know? Is there a Brennan? We got Henry Brennan, who is a seaman. That's the closest we would get. Let's leave this sad tale here before we... I got some of these from Geographical Research. It's fun. Not everything is given to you. Some of it is straight up guessing. Okay. Okay. Brennan. Where you at, boy? Is this you? Yeah, I think so. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
No.
Which means that Brennan is nearby right now. We got William. We got Thomas Lank. So this guy's gotta be Brennan. Right?
Cut.
Don't leave me.
Who are you?
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
He is listening. So either one of them could be Brennan. However, if this guy is Brennan, we have an easier day. Henry Brennan was knifed by Captain Robert Witterell. Meaning, you were killed by Henry Brennan, right? Yes! Okie dokie! Okay. So, important information. None of these guys got marked as correct. However, there is 3 of them. So let's start by swapping these 2. Why don't you be Miss Jane Bird? And you be Emily Jackson for a little bit. And instead of an Atlantic island, guys, we're gonna go to Africa. We're all going to Africa. Africa is the way to go. We went to Africa. Nothing. Okay. You're not Miss Jane Bird. Whoops. You're Emily Jackson. And you're not Emily Jackson. Silly me. You're Miss Jane Bird. Oh, that's great, man. Oh, I feel so cool. That was just skill, actually. Thank you. Okay. Let's move back here. You are on you're in Africa. Now, it is unlikely that we'll be able to figure out who you are right now. So I'm actually not going to do it because you're level 3. We don't have the area to start looking for level 3s. So let's see if we have any level 1s left. Level 2. We do have this guy. Oh, the cook, who was killed with a sword by an unknown attacker. We still don't know who his attacker is. So if we can figure out who his attacker is, we can get confirmation on that. Let's go to the corpse. Where's the door? Ah, there's the door.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one.
Paul, look out. Did I name you Paul? You could also be Paul. Quite potentially. Who's a Paul? Paul Moss, who's the first mate's steward. You could be Paul Moss, because you're very young. Maybe they wanted to get you out. That's the only Paul I have. Now you could also be Paul, is the thing. Because you are kind of in this area. I feel like it's more likely that you are Paul. Because you are being told to look out. She is telling you, Paul, look out. You are not Paul. Do not try to make me think you are Paul. You are an imposter. You, however, are a seaman, I guessed. In Paul we trust. True. Now, this unknown seaman was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. He does sound vaguely Russian, but I don't know if that's true or not. Wait a second. You got killed by somebody we don't know? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Surely we know who killed you. Right? I feel like we should know who killed him. By now. You know? Escape part 3. Okay, so if I leave, he'll be the guy there. Surely we know who killed this guy. At least by now, right? Who killed you, brother? I ain't about that life. Let's listen.
Let them go!
Oh, yeah! You got murked by Emily Jackson. You got murked by our girl, Emily Jackson. She took you out in style. Look at this. She is down that barrel, man. She's like, ain't no way. Blam! Bro got murked and honestly deserved. Look at that face. I'd be surprised too. I would be surprised. Personally, I would be quite surprised. William, what's going on? Henry, what's going on? Also aiming a shot. Did not make the shot. Because our girl, Emily, absolutely nailing it out of the park. I still don't know who this kid is. Could be truly anyone. Could be a cook. Maybe. But this is Paul. We know Paul. We've seen Paul before. You know? Guys, how do I get to the door? Who are you? This guy's always around. I don't like this guy. He's always sneaking around. He thinks he's so cool. That's where the shell is. By the W. Okay. So this guy gets murked by Emily Jackson. Then... Sweeter, the gunner's mate, gets shot with a gun by John Davis, the fourth mate. Hit that guy in particular. I remember that guy from my playthrough. I think he was one of the last 3 I got. Oh, I just hit the wrong button. Whoops. Then John Davies, the fourth mate, gets clubbed by an unknown attacker, who I believe is Henry Brennan. Right? That's Brennan. So, John Davies, fourth mate, gets killed by Brennan. Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan. Yes, we'll take the ship. Mutiny, mutiny. He kills him. He attacks him. He was knifed by the gunner's mate. So you. Do we have any twos? Any twos we can find, potentially? John Davies, the fourth mate, was clubbed. This guy right here, Paul Moss, first mate steward, was killed with a sword by an unknown attacker. We still don't know who this unknown attacker is. But he did get murked, and that's all we really need to know. We got a bunch of unknown souls here. This guy is depicted in the Justice at Sea sketch. And most of these guys are stewards of some kind. So we could potentially just kind of shop around for stewardness. You know? This is the helmsman. He's got his hand on the helm. Look at this guy. First memory he's in, what's he doing? I am very aware that just going, this is the helmsman, because there's a guy touching a helm, is terrible. Is a terrible way to play this game. So I'm not going to be doing that. He disappeared in the Doom. He's in 2 memories. We're going to bookmark those memories. We're going to go to the first memory, which is on your toes, boys. Load her up. Whole crew will be on us. Murder Part 3. Any logic is reasonable logic. I keep pressing the wrong damn button. I think I remember where you are. Yeah.
On your toes.
Go back!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Oh, he was not killed by her. Hold on. My bad, girly pop. I'm so sorry. That straight up just was not you. Who is this guy? Oh, it was Edward. Okay, my bad. I'm out here ruining this girl's good name. My apologies. Edward Nichols. Who are you? Now you could be Edward Nichols's quite potentially. That could be part of my... I could be convinced that you are Edward Nichols' steward. What was this guy doing, though? Whoa! Wait, hold on. A few things here are happening. This guy got speared? Why? What did he do? Oh, this is the guy I'm looking for. This is one of the guys I'm looking for. Huh. Now, he could be the helmsman. It would not be crazy to say that. But I think he's at this thing in the photo. Which I don't think is the helm. But what is the helm? Is that the helm? He's chilling by this, which kind of looks like a helm. And both times he is chilling by this helm, he's going, you know? Dude, there's a lot of people here. There's so much more happening here than I initially remembered. So maybe this is the helm. It's nighttime because they have these. These guys are patrolling the ship. I mean, he did die. He could be Charles Minor, potentially. But this is an easy one, they said! So I don't think so. Let's find out.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh?
You bloody Dane. So he's Danish, so he's Lars. And you are the helmsman. Okay. Oh. Man. Oh, that's so funny. Oh. Okay.
You bloody
Alright, who is this unknown soul? You're in the Justice at Sea. You are preventing these guys from schmoovin'. Disappeared in the doom. Let's bookmark your memories. You were here in the bottom area, meaning you are likely a shipman. What else? You were here when the execution happened. What else? You were here. Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys. Careful now, take it slow. One tick general. Okay, so this is the chef. Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal. And then he gets hit. If they were up in the rigging, meaning that that guy was a seaman. Work fast, the wind is alive. The doom happens. He's here in the beginning of the doom.
How was that? There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
He's here at the beginning of the doom. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone, that you have to hear this again. Unfortunately. Now there's... It's you. You could be 41, potentially. I mean, we know you're a seaman. Or a top man. Ugh! You could be 41, potentially. They're both eating. Your third mate. So this is your steward. Cook died. Third mate was killed by a loose cannon. And you were Whaley! Oh, pure guesswork, baby. Okay. Not really pure guesswork. Because I believe in... in murder. Miss Lim, it's too late. So he's talking to the Taiwanese people, the Formosa people. I'm assuming that this is him. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. They said his name! We didn't have to assume he was Italian! They said his name! We were like, is he Italian? Stupid. Stupidest thing. Okay. We don't know who this guy is. Let's see if we can't figure it out. Start off with Justice at Sea. Who's he with? He's a gunner. He's doing gun things. Keep rowing there. Here. Bang the chest. Meaning that somebody here is named Bang. Oh wait, that's the Formosan guys, isn't it? Yeah. It banks off. Reached the Canaries in 3 days. You back enough stores. I, sir, checked and loaded myself. Good, stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn. Miss Lim, are you alright? Yes, I'm okay. But the chest, it must not fall into the ocean. If the monsters come, you must stay down. They say strange things about monsters. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? Are you O'Hagan? You're Patrick O'Hagan. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? What if we just put this on repeat? Okay, she was strangled. Okay, is there anything that he is in? think that's O'Hagan. Anything else? You guys are level 3s. Who is this asshole? First memory is a bitter cold, meaning he's probably a top man. Because if he's not a top man, right? Let's think about this. My guess would be that all... My guess is going to be that all of the top men are in this here, but they're not in loose cargo. So this guy's probably a top man. He might be an Irish top man. His tattoos seem pretty Irish to me. You know? Those feel either Irish or Scottish. They might be Scottish. That might be Scottish. Okay, so top man from Scotland is Timothy Butement. What if he was a bottom man? Look at him. That's not a bottom. I don't know. He doesn't survive the doom. So he dies here. He's in this one. He's also in this one. The fuse. Wait, he's in this one? He's below deck. Wait a second. The fuse. French. Okay, you have to be... Does that mean that maybe you? Is it you? Crushed by a beast. I guess you were crushed by a terrible beast. I would more say that's getting crushed by a cannon. That's Brennan. Who are you? I don't know who you are. You're here. Timothy's down here. You're down here. Zafuse! Nein, the fortune! You get crushed by a terrible beast. You can't stop the fuse from being lit. Which then causes these two to get blowed up. But they're French. These guys are French. Listen. I was never book smart. I'm money smart. Suffuse! That could be German, but I don't think we have any Germans on here. Did that guy get yoinked, though? I can't tell. He's not here. Was blasted with a cannon by the beast? Does that count? Because the beast was holding the cannon. And then you got... blasted with a cannon by a beast. So are you... Did you maybe get torn apart by a terrible beast? If not, then it was one of the Indian guys, right? Yeah, Abraham Akbar was shot with a cannon by Abraham. But I don't know who you are. Christian Wolf the Gunner was blasted with a cannon by Abraham Akbar the Seaman. But I feel like it was the... I feel like they're being blasted with a cannon by the beast. You know? And again, what happened to the other guy? Was he out the window? Hold on. Let's say he gets grabbed. He gets grabbed, and then does he get flung into the sea? It doesn't matter, because we don't even know who he is. We need one more best looking monochrome game I've ever seen. I mean, I don't know if that would be true for me. He was drowned by a terrible beast, so we have to find out. Stuart was there. Now we're looking for... That's our artist. That's our butcher. You're a carpenter! You're both carpenters! Oh! Patrick O'Hagan, okay. Finally, Christian Wolf. So they do blame Abraham for that, which feels unfair. That doesn't feel like Abraham's fault. He got murdered by a beast. But you know, it's fine. You would be the carpenter's mate. And you were spiked by a terrible beast. I think the Graffin deserves that kill. Bro was robbed. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to find the guy I'm actually looking for. You're some steward. Wait, are you the guy I'm looking for? Yeah, you're the guy I'm looking for. Okay. You're just chilling down here. Stupid! This doesn't help me at all, but it did help me. So, you know, it's fine. I need 2 more guys. To understand what's going on here. Then what happened? Unholy captives. This guy gets murked. He's like, what is going on? They're on the Orlop deck. Sure. Then what? On the Orlop deck again. This guy burns to death. This is my favorite song in the game. Winston Smith, the carpenter. Ethan Peters. Charles Hirsch. A midshipman. Oh, hey, bro. You got spiked. My guess is that you're a midshipman. But we don't have any more midshipmen. So I'm wrong. Butcher. Charles Hirsch. We're looking for the steward guy. Is it you? No. Where the hell is this kid? Where is the steward? Steward, where are you? I don't know. You're Henry. You're Nathan Peters. Where in hell is this guy? What the fuck? How is he in this scene? Butcher. Chat, what am I missing? This is the bosun. This kid is not in this memory. Why is it telling me that he is? Hello? Oh. You are in the memory. You're hiding in a very specific location. Are you in the carpenter's shop? No. We are at the back of the ship. This is the purser's office. You are the purser! That's fun. That's a fun one. I like that one. We still don't have this guy who we assumed was Timothy. We still don't have... This guy's pissing me off. Because he gets torn in half. We know that much. Meaning that once we figure out who he is, we got him. You're probably a topman. Maybe you're the guy from New Guinea. Oh my gosh! Why though? Why are you the guy from New Guinea? I don't understand that one. I just kind of guessed it. Those are New Guinea tattoos. Hold on. I was like, this is the only guy who looks different than everybody, and there's only one top man with the New Guinea. So technically, I guess it was skill. Let me look at this New Guinea. Oh, New Guinea is Australian. Oh. I feel like I would have gotten it a lot sooner that way. Okay, that makes more sense. Gotcha. Alright. Sick. Let's be on the lookout for any 2s that might be left. How much are you? You're a 3. You're a 3. Paul Moss is a 1. But it's because we don't know who killed him. Who is... this guy here. Probably a Russian guy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go with Nishkin. And say that you were killed by Nishkin. I feel like you seem kind of Russian to me, you know? That guy seems kind of Russian. Russian vibes. That does feel mildly problematic, but it's fine. You know what? Here's a way we can find out, actually. I feel like this guy is also Russian. So if he's not that, then maybe he is Nishkin. And you are Alexei. No. Okay. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I'll be for real. Where's Paul? Where's my boy Paul at? There he is. Alright, is there anybody else? They could be from Denmark and Wales. This could be Denmark, you know? Kind of. I could see that. Surgeon's mate. Captain Steward, Philip Dahl. Does he not die? I guess he's part of the... Where's my Captain Steward? Why did I think he was the Captain Steward? Howdy. What was it that made me think that he was Captain Steward? Killed by Philip Dahl. 20 years my steward, and I never doubt your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly... Okay. Because this guy was killed by Philip Dahl. And then, in it, he gets taken out. Welcome back, gnomes. Okay.
Keep pressure here. Put him down. What madness is this? My steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those are guilty. Carry a curse. Your doom and all. Tie him up and put him in the bag with the things. Keep it yet.
I feel like you're the bosun. It's mate. Does that mean that you were torn apart by a terrible beast? You know? I feel like that's not a terrible guess. We just need another couple of guesses to back it up. What is the lazarette? I have no idea. Servant to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. Midshipman, officer in training. Assist various officers and tradesmen. Topman, higher rated seaman specializing in work above the deck in sails and rigging. Seaman, low level crew member responsible for general manual label and below deck. Rigging. What about the carpenter guy?
Bye, John.
Okay, we already got that clicked. Martin Perot. Also, we don't know his fate. Ship steward from India. Could be you. I would mess with that. I don't think that's terrible. He's wearing something nice. I feel like that fits him. But we would have gotten the Alive in Africa already. Maybe it's you? Bro is not depicted in the Underway sketch. Bro is depicted in the Justice at Sea sketch. What game? Game? What? It's fine.
Any more spots, I think.
I don't think that you're Samuel Gallican. All right. Let's go to, I believe it's Soldiers of the Sea Part 1.
Where's the rescue flag?
You're a seaman. Because you're moving stuff. You guys are moving wood. Because you are the carpenter's mate. We already know who you are. Who are you? Third mate Martin Perot. We don't know the fate of. Well, so that's not your store. You were a top man. You're likely one of the Chinese top man. You're gonna go with Huang Li. Wait, just to double check. Okay, we're not seconds away from winning. So we're going with Huang Li first. You're Wei Li. You're probably another one, so we're gonna get... Dude, this is just, it's just too easy. Oh, we got the bosun's mate! Finally! Okie dokie. Alright, and then we can get that last Chinese top man. Bosun's mate, Huang Li, Xi Zhang. You are a top man. You feel like a Timothy. You feel like a Timothy. Timothy Buchanan. And you are also a top man. I'm gonna say that you are Russian. You could be English. There is potential in being English, which could make this guy here also from England. Because they love sticking together. Top man, Li Huang. feel like it's you. I'm just doing a lot of guessing now. That sucks, by the way. That sucks so much. You, bro. Damn it. Okay. So something about what we've done here is incorrect. You're in 14 memories. You perished in the end. You're Timothy Buchanan. Clearly. This right here, that's Timothy Buchanan. I've never seen a more Timothy Buchanan man in my life. If we go down to the next... next thing that happens. This is the doom. We don't need the doom.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？回来，全部供出来，是变态了！你哋睇你一個變過後，想得本事啊！你頭嘅包都寫啦。
Shell? What shell?
Maybe you're not Li Hong. Maybe it's you. No, that you're Huang Li. Does that make all of these guys seamen? So you're probably a seaman too. And you're gonna be named George Shirley. You're gonna be named Alexander. You're gonna be named Hamadou Diom. You're gonna be named Alarkus Nishkin. You're gonna be named Alexei Toporov. You're gonna be named Unknown. You are a top man, at the very least.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Where's my door? Oh, there's my door.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？ 未来全部动出来！
You are speaking Chinese. So I think you are Li Hong. He talk about his shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Or is it you who's talking, or is it you? Are you too tan? It's too difficult to racially profile all of these guys. Also, this is not the ship's steward. I don't know who this kid is. Either that or wait, does he survive? Is he alive?
Let them go!
Got his ass. You're not Timothy Lieutenant. You are Louis Splinter. No. You're Li Hong. So who's this? You're a top man. Not a top man? Let's go. Why would that kid not be in Africa? Let's go down to the cargo hold. Who is down here? You're a seaman. You also a seaman. Where is Sierra Leone? It is a West African country. Okay. So it makes sense for him to be the guy from Sierra Leone. Okay. What if I try the topman again? No. Nothing. You could also be the guy from Sierra Leone. Shit. We have these two darker skinned men, both of which seem to be seamen. One of them is directly from Africa. I feel like if anybody, it's gonna be. Then what is this guy? Why were you up in the rigging if you're a seaman? Are you a top man or a seaman? None. I have no idea what you are, man. I don't know who or what you are. Ah! You being down here makes me think that you're a seaman. But you were also up in the ropes. Let's take a look at you. How about that? Show me your memories. You were in loose cargo. Uh-huh. You were also in a bitter cold. And you were in unholy. This is helping me. You could literally be anyone. Why? Why? Let's go to when you die. Oh, you die here. He's holding on to him. Okay. Why don't we check the other guy? Maybe the other guy will rule out the name. You got drowned by a beast. You're in quite a few things. Let's take a look what you're in. Loose cargo. You're in Soldiers of the Sea. You're in Unholy Captives. You're in A Bitter Cold. You're in another Unholy Captives. This makes me think you are a top man. You're Timothy. And you... That's how it's done, baby! Alexander Booth. Li Hong. And Hamadou Diome. I'm gonna be butchering all of these because I can't pronounce any words. Least of all non-English ones. Okie dokie. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. Let's take a look. So, one of the issues here is the ship's steward. Who I'm thinking is this kid here. He's in 6 memories. The first memory he's in is during the firing squad. Whoops. The second memory he's in this one here. Is it you? Yeah. And you're with the third mate steward. So maybe because you're with the fourth mate, you're Davy James, the fourth mate steward. Let's try that. That means we still have a ship's steward to find. You could be the ship's steward. You could also be the ship's steward. Let's check out you first. You die behind there. But you're in almost all of these.
Hey there, what's this? Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
No, take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen?
Anything I can learn
There's a pint
here.
of shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
I could potentially learn a bunch of information about these top men. Okay, you're seamen. You're a seaman, because you guys are doing heavy lifting. You're a top man. Who are you? You're Henry. Interesting. Sorry about that. Anything else interesting we can see? You're right here. You got a lamp! That feels very ship steward to me. You know? I feel like, if anything, the ship steward would have a lamp, guys. That's ship steward right there. Who the Why the fuck is this guy schmoovin'? What's he schmoovin' about? Let's find out in the next part. There's the ship's steward again. Good old ship's steward. Now where did he go then? He was there. Who the fuck? Oh. You are here with John Naples. That feels like a very ship steward thing to do.
Steward, I've never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
And you put that down. So I feel like that's not a terrible shot. Ooh. Something is down at the bottom of the lazarette. What could it be? Alright, what happens next? In Soldiers of the Sea, you're here when these guys get strangled on the Orlop deck. And what are you doing while they're being strangled? Let's find out. My midshipmen are getting absolutely messed up. Oh dang, you got a spike in. Huh. I feel like what's going on over there? Oh. Then the burning happened. Why did they burn? Let us find out. From here. Oh, you're crawling. Little bro continues to crawl. Okay. Gotcha. I'm following your path, little bro. Then what happened? Then this guy dies.
I've got you.
He takes out the spike,
I'll get you down.
starts walking along. Then he is dead. Okay. what is the third thing I got? That's what's fucking up, dude. Okay. So what that is, that's a confirmation on... This guy is not the ship's steward. Who do we have left that could be the ship's steward? Quite potentially this guy. I just can't expect him to... Okay. So maybe this guy is... second mate steward from Ireland. Because you're the first mate steward, you're the second mate steward, you're third mate steward. You could be the ship's steward. You're the fourth mate steward. You're the ship's steward? Maybe you... steward. No. Who is this? Oh, that's Philip. Were you on the rigging? You were on the rigging. So you're not a seaman, you're a top man. I don't know Martin Perot's fate. I think I just have to lock in some of these guesses, I'm not gonna lie. This guy looks Irish. Look at that guy's face. That's an Irish guy. If we can figure out... I have no idea. I didn't see him. I didn't even see him. Depends on what they said, but I'm going to assume that you were correct. What did they say? Or it, I guess. What if you were Timothy Buchanan? Which would mean that Almas would have gotten killed by Timothy Buchanan. Damn it. I don't have enough. Let's go through. Samuel Peters. Very generic. Ended with something to add them on Discord. Oh, yeah. Anyone automatically asking me to add them on Discord is a bot. Was it one of those messages that was like, I've been watching your content for a long time, or hey, I really like your cool vibes and content? Something along those lines. The screeny on Discord. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bot. Okay. You're the second mate, and you were with them, and you're the second mate's steward. So that makes sense. I think that checks out to me. But you cannot be the ship's steward. No, you're good. They were not real. This guy's confusing the hell out of me. Second mate. Okay. Okay. So that means we only have a couple left. First off, you were killed by Leonard Volkov. Top man. Who else? Who else is left? We're so close, dude. You. You're gonna be Timothy. You could be the ship's steward, but you're gonna be Timothy for now. That was 2 fates. It's now narrowing them down in teams of 2. Are you the ship's steward then? You could also be Lewis Walker. You, Lewis Walker. Could be the other way around. He does get clubbed. I feel like he's a top man, because he's always on them ropes. Who the fuck is this guy then? Is he not spiked by a terrible beast? I feel like he got spiked by a terrible beast. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we're gonna watch this last bit. And if he doesn't get spiked by a terrible beast, he comes over here, he takes the spike out, he slowly walks forward. Something else happens.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Okay, so he gets spiked by a terrible beast, right? He's walking over here. So we gotta go to the one just before then. Let's go to the one just before.
I've got you.
Could be Thomas.
I'll get you down.
Hey man, am I going crazy? Because I was like, this guy seems like the ship steward, but then it didn't hook on the ship steward. But there's no more stewards left, and he's certainly not a top man. So what is this guy's issue? Does he get shot by a gun? By, by Thomas Lank? No. Is he poisoned? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Is there a spike here? Dawn, I'm confused. I'm assuming I need to solve these last guys, right? I assume I don't need Martin Perot because we don't see how he dies. And I don't need Philip Dahl because we don't see how he dies. But I'm assuming I need these last two guys. Lewis Walker gets clubbed. I'm pretty sure about Lewis Walker. The only other one is this, who's the ship's steward, and gets spiked by a terrible beast. So why is it not working? There's nothing else that it could be. I don't... I'm confused. Dude, I'm so close. Why is this one guy not working? He's literally like walking away from the battle after getting shot. There was a spike in him. He takes the spike out. He comes over here. They say, somebody shoot the damn thing! The dithering and art style is super distinctive. Yeah. It sure is. That's a gun, is it not? Who is that? Okay, he was shot by someone. Okay, hold on. He was indeed shot by someone. Who is here? Who is here? Who is bald and here? Could be the bosun's mate. That feels like the bosun's mate to me. You, my dear friend, were shot with a gun by the bosun's mate. Yes! There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Let's go, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! What is up, my big dog? That's what it's all about. Hello, my friend.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back. Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
What if the boats were the friends we made along the way? What if the boats were cursed shells? What if the cursed shells were the cursed shells we threw in the sea along the way? 1 week later. The Honorable East India Trading Company. Insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn. Victim calamities events at sea. Prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship! Damage in squall. Atlantic sunken storm. Foulmouth payout claimed $20,000. Cargo company. All cargo lost. Payout claimed $5,000. All cargo lost from the Crown. $3,000. Robert Witterell, suicide, gun, criminal findings, murder of a crewmate, estate forfeited to the crown. William Huscott, attempted mutiny, estate fined $25. Edward Nichols, shot, criminal findings, murder of a crewmate, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined $100. Martin Perot, unknown. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward. John Davis, fate, clubbed by H. Brennan, criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Alfred Kestel, bosun, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward. Bosun's mate, fate, torn apart by a beast. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate unknown. Expense claimed, 15. Henry Evans, alive, Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded outstanding wages, 50. James Wallace, surgeon's mate, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded the outstanding wages of $50. 50 pounds, I guess. Winston Smith, speared by a beast, extraordinary valor, estate awarded outstanding wages of £60. Marcus Gibbs, spite, estate unknown, outstanding wages donated to pension fund, £30. Thomas Steffen, cook, struck, he didn't do shit, £40. Emil O'Farrell, spite, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward. Christian Wolf, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages of £70. Imagine surviving all the shit they went through and your estate is going to be rewarded with the outstanding reward and then being handed 15 pence. When did this take place? Anyway, no idea. Long enough that they were doing boats and the East Indian Trading Company is still a thing. So, a while. Probably before America. Exceptional performance of duties by Christian Wolf. Oh, we already read that. Orlis Waiter, gunner's mate. Murder of crewmate. Attempted mutiny. Estate fined $50. Duncan McKay, abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate awarded outstanding wages $50. Finley Dalton, helmsman. Awarded outstanding wages $30. Pounds, sorry. Edward Spratt. Give him 50 pence. Abigail Horcus Witterell. No claim has been made. Nino Pascala. No claim has been made. Emily Jackson. Murder of crewmate. Findings of demerit. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Do not speak to Emily Jackson that way. She is amazing. She is a goat. Miss Jane Bird. Findings of demerit. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate fined $10. £10. Strangled by beast. Criminal findings. Murders of the crewmate. Estate unknown. Expense claimed. Murder of a crewmate. Expense claimed. No claim made. That guy got £35. Findings of demerit. Philip Dahl! Criminal findings. Murder of a crewmate. Findings of demerit. Failure to perform duties. Paul Moss. Exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of £45. Samuel Gilligan. Attempted a mutiny and theft of cargo. The estate was fined. Roderick Anderson. Fate was crushed by a cannon. Estate awarded outstanding wages of £10. Davy James. Abandonment of crew and vessel. No claim was made. Peter Milroy. Exploded. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of £40. Thomas Lank, knifed. £30. Charles Hershink, exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages, £50. And extraordinary valor, sorry. Onad Groh, top man, was drowned by a beast. He did a good job. £35. Valor, £35. Great performance of duties. Extraordinary valor. Drowned, extraordinary valor. Speared by a beast. Outstanding wages. Maba! Torn apart by a beast! Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties. Estate unknown. Outstanding wages and reward. Donated to pension fund. Lewis Walker. Attempted mutiny. Estate fined. Leonid Volkov, top man. Shot with a gun. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate. Estate unknown. Expense claimed. Arkus Nishkin, seaman. Drowned by a beast. Attempted a mutiny. Theft of cargo. And doesn't have an estate. Tried to murder a crewmate. Abandoned the crew and vessel. John Naples. Yeah. Mutiny from Hot Henry Brennan. Attempted mutiny. Wait. A. Akbar. Aw, had 2 murders of the crewmate. Aw, he shouldn't have gotten fined. This preliminary draft of the assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. The total claimed is £29,260. On behalf of the Honourable East India Trading Company, I certify that all statements as accurate and declare this matter as closed in its entirety. A pish posh. Spiff spiff. The pocket watch remains in your possession. Bum, 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 bum. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans, in Morocco, as requested. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 1 year later. 1 year later. Hello? Wait, can I sip my tea? Let me sip my tea.
Oh, goodness. Like this. You know, you shouldn't be out in it then. Right, get yourself out there and tell Martha I said
This is a good desk. Pish posh. I am British. Pish posh. I am drinking my tea.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour.
A package? That's different.
The thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now.
Have a good night.
Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Sounds good. You're telling me a package came? In the mail? Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the 3 of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory, and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. Is that a monkey's paw? He had a monkey. Oh. The tail belongs to you now. Please finish it. Gotcha.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing good.
What? Henry. Martin Perot. Spiked by a beast. Philip Dahl. Oh, ads? I will pause. I will pause if there's an ad. I don't want anybody to miss something this important, especially not Dawn, who has been waiting for it. That does not feel kind. So we're gonna wait it out. This has been a really good game. Hey Spyco, let's talk about Christine spoilers. Well, Dawn can't hear. Yeah, it sure is crazy about Christine being a Tarask. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Okay, I have an 11 a.m. tomorrow. Gotcha. I was checking my my schedule for work tomorrow. You're back? Okay. Okay, what happened to you? This is gone. What happened to you? I can't tell. So you killed your monkey. Did you already cut off its hand? I can only assume so. Oh. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Who do we go with first? I feel like you.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift it. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy.
turn. The ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
Be at home. So this thing now has one of the shells. And so Martin Perot, third mate, was spiked by a terrible beast. What? Boom.
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all! Ah!
Who is this? That's Captain. This bro has... In a moment of desperation, Robert Witterell bargained with these beasts to withdraw the Kraken. Why does he have this shell? A captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Damn, Robert! Oh, those soldiers were heading for the lazarette because they had kept these guys in the lazarette. An unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet.
What's this? Quicksilver. Herre min Gud!
Burned. Little bro was burned, okay. That's the only fate we have left. But there's more to explore here. Not everyone is accounted for. As the book is incomplete, there is one more part of this bargain. One more part. A part we have yet to see. Boop doll, Captain Stewart, meant unknown fate. Was burned. Obra Dinn. All fates correct. That's not it, though. I'm missing something. Oh, I was missing his death. The end. Oh, sevens in chat for Lucas Pope for my dad. Special thanks to Keiko Koda and okay, a bunch of translators. Shout out the translators. Shout out the localization team. Shout out to the other localization team. Shout out the other localization team. Shout out the other localization team. Shout out the localization team. This was made by one guy. Shout out that localization team. Shout out those localization guys. Shout out those two localization people. Those two localization people are pretty cool too. Oh, I like those localization people. Those localization people did a pretty good job. Hey, those localization people kind of cooked. Hey, that localization person also cooked. Hey, those three hey, that person who tested it out, pretty cool. Character voices, shout out. Good game, man. I love detective games. I need 100 more. I need 100 detective games every day, all day. So Dom, what are you gonna put your super like on now? That's not on it, though, is the thing. We don't have my house yet, but I will eventually. I just have to look into it properly. I have to look in more thoroughly on how to download the mod. Because I don't think you can't just go on Steam and get it. There's one more thing, isn't there? What's the last achievement? Captain did it. Loosely true in the eyes of company and crown. Do I have to frame the captain for literally doing everything? Is that how you get that one? This is a good game. Fun fact, Return of the Obra Dinn. Good game. Is its soundtrack on here? It is. What was it? Was it The Calling? No. Soldiers of the Sea? Alright, let's go see who we can go send some love to. We'll be doing big hops next week, but for tonight, I am going to have a little sleep. Shadow is playing Disco Elysium, so I think I'm gonna send over to Shadow. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me for this lovely episode. If this is your first time here, that is the super secret Discord. You can only get in that Discord by being here at the end of one of these streams, or by being subscribed and using your Twitch Discord integration. Those are the only two ways to get in, so grab it while you can. Also linked in the chat is my real life video game. Terminal Outbreak is a game that we are working on every single week, and we will be having a demo out very, very soon. So please do give it a wish list. It shows us that people do truly love and want to play the game. We are going to go raid our friend ShadowSense. So if you are subscribed, that is a raid message for you. But if you're not subscribed, we got a raid message for you too. Grab the one you want to spam in the chat. Show love, show spike with spirit, all that beautiful stuff. And with that being said, there's only one more thing left to say. There's only one more thing that ends the night. Only one more thing that fills us both with delight. You all love it. I always forget it. The last thing that we have to say is, of course, bye-bye. Hey. Dude, they call me Return of the Obra Dinn. The way I'm Obra Done. Is that one funny? Is that a funny one? Any laughers in chat? Any guffaws? Any ha 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 ha.